Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell here, it is time for another handbag review, and if this looks a little bit familiar to you, it will be because I think I've actually borrowed several variations of this bag before, but never in beige. So if you haven't seen my other videos and you're just on this one, this is the Saint Laurent Lou camera bag in the métallissé leather, which basically just means it's this really interesting quilted stitching of the leather in the bag. So in this video, I am going to give you like a full look around and inside the bag. I'm gonna share what it fits inside, and I'm also gonna share what it looks like on yours truly. So if that sounds good, let's jump in. All right, so in terms of what the bag looks like, I'm actually borrowing this, which I will cover at the end of the video because it's not sponsored in any way. But I make these videos because I want to know what bags fit inside if I'm going to buy them. So the bag comes in this beautiful beige leather. It's so chic and so neutral. And you can see this is what they call the métallissé leather that the bag comes in, is actually this kind of chevron stitching, which kind of creates almost like this quilted effect to the leather. So as you can see here on the front, the YSL logo is in gold, and there's some little kind of, I don't know if they're nails or what, that kind of attaches the bag to the hardware. And then you can see on the top, we've just got a classic kind of gold zip here. There's no branding at all on this. And sorry if you can hear some construction noises, but Central London, people, always an adventure. But then on the end here, we've got this like tassel, which says Saint Laurent. Now, I think in previous reviews, I've said that this was like driving me crazy to the point that I took it off. I think I've turned a new leaf now that I've borrowed quite a few of bags from this range. Sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it doesn't, but I've grown accustomed and used to it kind of slapping me a bit as I'm wearing the bag. But then the sides of the bag are just neutral, simple, no quilting. The back, so I've actually heard since I published my first video on this handbag line, someone had told me the newer ones actually have a pocket in the back, but just qualifying, this is an older one, I'm borrowing it. Which is kind of nice because you get to see how the bag holds up as well too. So one thing I will point out with the neutral one compared to the black ones that I've borrowed, so you can see, let's get my face out of the way. There is a little bit of transfer that I was notified of. I didn't create this damage, that when the bag arrived, I'm guessing from like someone's jeans or something. So that's just something to be aware of, but I've had this bag for about a month and I've not noticed anything else. So I don't know, but just something to be aware of whenever you borrow it or buy a neutral bag. And then if we just look on the bottom, it's just, again, simple, solid leather. The leather quality is really nice and like buttery soft as well. And I have to say, in terms of like scratches or any damage, I mean, this is a pre-loved bag, and besides that little tiny bit of color transfer, the bag is in really immaculate quality, which gives me a lot of green flags in terms of wearability of the bag. You know, if you are gonna buy and make an investment, which is why I borrow the bags in the first place, to test them out and see if it's something I would wanna buy. Okay, so taking a look, ooh, good thing I noticed this because I'm swapping this tomorrow and I've got receipts in there. So I'm gonna bring the camera down and show you the inside of the bag now as I move my keyboard out of the way. All right, so I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this, but the inside of the bag is pretty basic. It's just one nice open compartment. Let me see if I can shine this more into the light for you. Ooh, yeah, so much better. I'm literally like I'm behind my ring light right now. So as you can see, it's a black kind of almost like a canvas interior. We've got the Saint Laurent logo on the inside. Obviously you can see a bit of wear and tear on the inside of the bag, which is kind of obvious with the pre-loved bag, but really not so bad. And then there's only one little interior pocket in the back, which I would say would be like for your keys or your lipstick, etc. All right, so what does the bag fit inside? Well, one of the reasons why I've been borrowing a lot of bags from this like Saint Laurent Lou camera bag line is because it fits so much. I think this is like my dream handbag size because it works really well for day or for night. And if you are a girl like me who likes to put a lot of stuff in your bag, then I think this will work well for you. So I'm gonna show some examples of what it fits, all right? So starting with, because I live in London, and even when it says it's not gonna rain, there's a chance of rain, we've gotta have our umbrella in there. We don't wanna get stuck in the rain. And then I'm gonna try my large wallet, which is the Louis Vuitton. I think this is like the coin purse wallet. I'll leave it linked down below. Love this wallet. And this literally is like a brick. It's stuffed to the gills. Even my wallet is stuffed to the gills. And then let's say we also wanna have, so Burt's Bees chapstick, we're gonna pop her in there. And then the lipstick that I'm wearing today is Clinique number 27 Crush in this pink fun. We put that in there. And then I think, you know, we still got a lot of room for, so what we could do is we could fit a small water bottle, or since we often tend to be out for a lot of the day, power bank. I have like this crazy brick of a power bank with the cord that I fit in. And then I still have plenty of room. Oop. It's the danger of doing things on camera. Still have plenty of room for my phone, which is, I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It's like the big one for context. So we still have plenty of room for the phone in there. And then let's just say, you know, we've got our sunglasses, but then it's raining. So we put our sunglasses in there, and then I still have plenty of room for my keys as well. So yeah, this is why I love this bag. It fits so much and can really take you from day to night, depending on what you want to wear and style it with. So next up, let me show you what the bag looks like on yours truly. All right, so I really need to get a better mirror for these videos, but this is me. I'm actually wearing a new dress I got from Amazon, so I will leave that link down below because it's really inexpensive and really comfy. So yeah, in terms of back to business, what does the bag look like? So this is the bag on me, and I think just the beige bag for summer is just such a great investment bag. It's not in focus, hold on. All right, I think this is better. So in terms of like, the bag looks so great with kind of any color. You could even wear this with all black. And like I usually wear like a beige sandal in the summer. So you could definitely wear this with black as well. But in terms of if you just wear the bag on one shoulder, I am 5'7" for reference. And the bag hits kind of like almost on my lower hip bone down here. So it's very nice. It's very easy breezy. Nice little simple bag, like it travels nicely with you. But then if we wanted to put the bag over crossbody, the bag also just kind of hits a little bit higher up on your hip, almost like, not quite, this is like where the top of my hip is. So it just sits like nicely on like the top of your thigh hip. And then that way, you know, you can just wear it like this and have a little bit more kind of like safety protection. I do think that there are some, let me see if there's an adjustable strap as well, but let me give you one more pan. So with the dress, looks really nice. And I have worn this bag with a range of outfits from like more dressy evening options to like a casual summer sundress, to jeans and a blouse, or jeans and a blouse and a blazer. It's just so versatile. It goes with so much. And yes, for any of my short girlies or extra tall girlies who are asking, the bag is adjustable. I do have it actually on the smallest belt loop, but I do think if you wanted the bag to sit a bit higher, you could probably just, sorry, I just realized my vacuum cleaner in the back, so such a professional blogger here. Let me see if I can get somewhere where this is a little bit easier to see. But yeah, so you can see here, I have it on the top setting. So it would be really easy to make the bag longer. But I think if you wanted to make the bag shorter, you would have to go probably to like a cobbler or a tailor or someone who's like a handbag specialist with leather goods, just to see if they could poke that extra hole in there. But it definitely is possible. Okay, so drum roll please. The big question is, would I purchase this handbag? Heck yes. I really think I need one of these YSL Lou camera bags in both black and beige. I just think I would wear them so much. So I'm very tempted. Absolutely have loved borrowing this bag. I don't want to give it back, but I think my 1 month with it is arriving, so I have something new coming tomorrow, which will be fun. So for those of you who might be wondering, where am I borrowing the bag from? So as mentioned, I am based in London, and I am a paid customer. This is not sponsored in any way, of a service called Cocoon Club, which is a luxury handbag rental company. And I have like the top tier of their subscription, which basically means that I think I get like 6 handbag swaps a quarter. So what that means is you can borrow a bag for a month, or if you have a special event, you can borrow something really specific for a few days and then return it, but then maybe have something else for a bit longer. So I really love it. I've been using it for a long time, and I will leave all of the links below to Cocoon Club, as well as any links I can find on this bag. It's gonna have to be the newer version of this bag because this is the pre-loved one, but I will try to include this plus a couple other colorways linked down below. And then if you enjoyed this video, I would really love it if you subscribe to my channel. I create travel and lifestyle content, so handbag reviews, videos of my travels, my life in London, and more. If this video was helpful to you, please hit the like button. That really means the world to me. And also leave a comment. Did I help influence a purchase? Do you have any questions that maybe I didn't answer in the video? Do you own this bag and have any other tips for people who are watching the video? Sharing is always caring here on this channel. So thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you soon.